Shortland Street emergency, please hold the line. Look, I'm sorry, we don't have any information at the moment, but...
People screaming and crying, they reckon it was vandals.
Chris,
excuse me, Kirsty, get on to Central, tell them we can't possibly take any more at this stage.
Okay.
Then when they cancelled the early train, we had to catch this one.
They cancelled the early train?
Irene.
She must have been.
Excuse me, I need to see a doctor.
What's the problem?
I've kind of got a stomachache.
Then you'll have to wait.
Where else would she be?
Hey, Alison, your mother's okay.
How would you know?
She missed the train, so went by bus instead.
Hello, Ellie. Look, I cut my hand. It's really deep.
You stay away from me.
Oh, come on, Ellie, don't be like that. I need you. So, nurse, aren't you going to take a look at it?
How did you do that?
Oh, nothing dramatic. I was using a knife to try and prise the lid off a jar.
Those don't look like knife wounds.
That's none of your business.
Look, Philip. I'm actually not on duty at the moment, so I'll get someone else.
No. Can't you do a friend a favour, please?
I'll get someone else!
Alison, wait!
Can I help you?
Please. This man, he's got a knife
She was
wound.
attending to me.
This way, please.
But Alison was
Nurse
attending...
Rainer has other things to do.
Some older wounds, compression and swelling.
Okay, sit down, please. Now, let's see what you've been doing to yourself.
Dr. McKenna's asked me to explain a few things to you, maybe help set your mind at ease.
God, I hope so.
Quite often, a spinal trauma, such as the one that Eddie suffered in the crash, can result in a paralysis.
Paralysis?
Which will later disappear. So try not to stress out too much, huh?
When will you know for sure?
Well, we'll know a bit more once we've seen the CTs. They're being taken now. But even then, there are still tests we have to do once the swelling subsides. So don't give up hope.
It just isn't fair. He's in such great condition. How can something like this happen to a person like him?
Unfortunately, physical condition is irrelevant in an accident of this sort. It can help speed his recovery, though.
Eddie's always been a terrific athlete. He's got a trial for the All Blacks next month. Will he be fit in time for that?
Well, I doubt it, but I can't honestly say. Until we've seen all the tests, there's no way of telling how bad he is.
Excuse me, this friend of yours, Eddie, you say he's trying out for the All Blacks?
Yeah, 15th of next month. Doesn't look too good now, though.
What's his surname?
Tully.
What's the story? Do you know?
Yeah, he's my cousin.
You must be tired, eh? What a night.
Not that tired. I'll stay for a while.
I've got to get back.
Oh, come on, babe. After what you've been through, you need to relax.
Oh, it was like that night in San Augusto, remember? After the earthquake.
Remember the morning after, too.
Oh, hi.
Sorry to interrupt.
You're not interrupting anything.
Thanks very much.
Man, what a night I had. My mouth feels like the bottom of a parrot cage. Good party, eh? Well, for some. Don't know why I bother. Would you believe after the hassle of lining up Jason for Kirsty, she did a flit halfway through the night? Yeah, I know. She had to come with us. There was an emergency on. Oh, yeah, sure.
There was. Train crash. Didn't you hear about it?
You kidding? Was it serious? Very. Where'd it happen? On the North Line, the tunnel just outside of town. Blood and guts everywhere, eh?
Oh, please, Nick. I've had enough of it for one day.
Right. You know, I was quite impressed with the way McKenna threw himself into everything. I thought he'd been behind the desk too long to get his hands dirty. Hey, guess what I heard last night? Kirsty let it slip. McKenna's got a new girlfriend. Really? Yeah. I mean, can you imagine at his age? Disgusting, eh?
That's all right. He's gone.
Jack, What did you reckon about the cut on his hand? Do you reckon he could have done it himself?
What?
It's just strange, don't you think? I mean, he was only in here a couple of days ago.
Look, some people are clumsy or accident-prone, but it doesn't mean to say that they're dangerous or crazy or anything.
I don't know. There are a few nutcases out there.
Yeah, sure, but really, he's just infatuated with you, that's all.
Yeah.
The doc reckons you'll be up and about in no time. I'm telling you, brother, the All Black selectors, they're gonna snap you up.
I can't move, man.
Oh, it's temporary. Happens all the time. Spinal trauma. You see, everything got bruised and bashed about, so it's all swollen and pressing on your nerves, so you can't move or do anything. Now, once the swelling goes down, you'll be fine.
Sounds good, Sam.
Yeah, so you just hang in there, okay?
I will, mate.
The rescue guys tell me you were practically the last guy to be pulled out of the wreck.
Yeah, well, it took hours. And there I was, stuck under a seat, with my face in somebody's shoe. Oh, I tell you, man, whoever owns those shoes got bad feet.
Oh, gross. And to think I was there backwards and forwards all night. If only I'd known you were there, I could have come over and cheered you up.
Ah, you've cheered me up already. You being a paramedic and all that.
Trainee.
Ah, you know all that stuff.
Yeah.
Well-deserved break, eh? Yeah, you can say that again. I'm whacked. Still, everyone pitched in really well. Claire did a fantastic job.
Oh, she's a good doctor. I just took her home. She's pretty worn out, too.
You and her are still close? Well, I mean, everything between you is okay?
Yeah. Oh, you heard about our trip back home, eh?
These things happen.
Yeah, the longer I know that woman, the more wrapped in her I get. Bit of a worry, you reckon?
It could be.
She really is quite remarkable.
Yeah.
You want one?
No, I've got to get back. Listen,
You know,
mate.
I mean, you should have seen her last night. She was amazing. I've seen her work in an accident situation before, but last night was phenomenal. Matter of fact, I'm thinking of bringing the wedding forward.
You are?
Well, what's the point of a long engagement?
Yeah. Well, congratulations. Gotta go. Excuse me.
Philip Cotton. C-O-T-T-O-N?
Yeah. I didn't want to alarm Alison any more than she already is, so I played it down. But I don't know.
You think he did injure himself on purpose? Just to come in and see her?
Oh, I'm not sure. But Alison's convinced herself of that. He just as easily could have done it the way he said he did.
It's a pretty big conclusion for her to jump to.
Look, I'm more concerned about the other marks on his hands.
Oh?
Skinned and swollen knuckles, bad bruising.
He'd been in a fight.
He didn't say. But if he had, he'd been punching something hard and rough. I mean, the scratches were only small, but there are a lot of them. It was like you... When I did sight nursing, there was this guy who used to throw a wobbly every now and then. He used to just stand there and punch a solid brick wall until his fists were a mess. He was just working off his frustrations.
And you think this Philip person could have done the same?
Oh, I don't know.
I hope you're wrong. If he's slightly unbalanced, I don't like the idea of him hanging around the clinic. It's far too much trouble he could cause here.
Jenny, I'm just popping across the road for a coffee, okay? I got to get out of the clinic for a while.
After last night, I don't blame you.
Hey, that's great. Thanks.
My pleasure.
Seat taken?
Help yourself. You might have to go up and get your own coffee. I think Gina's a bit frazzled today.
I can wait. Not a bad sort of a day, eh?
No.
Bad news about the train crash last night, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was.
You must have been pretty busy. I've seen you over there. You're a doctor, aren't you?
Yeah.
I cut my hand on a bottle, but you're all too busy to see me.
Well, I'm sorry, but it was pretty hectic.
Not to worry. I came in this morning and one of the girls fixed me up. Nice over there, aren't they?
Yeah.
Tell me, mate. Is it true what they say about all nurses?
What?
You know, that they're all goers.
I wouldn't know.
Oh, come on, Doc. I bet you can have your pick, eh?
I doubt it.
What about Nurse Raynor? Is it?
Well, what's it to you?
Oh, nothing. She's the one who fixed my hand, that's all. Or at least she was going to. But she got called away. But she's all right, Nurse Raynor. Bet she's a goer.
Excuse me.
Is that your natural skin tone, or are you wearing one of your kidneys under each eye?
I'm all right.
Actually, I was surprised to find the house in one piece. Was it a good party?
Yeah, it was okay. Should have stuck around last night. You would have heard some new goss.
I was told to make myself scarce, remember? Besides, I'm not particularly interested in who the latest hot rock star's going out with.
Not that type of goss. The real dirt on Dr. McKenna.
What are you going on about now?
Nick.
Would you believe he's got himself a new girlfriend?
I don't know where you come up with these ridiculous ideas.
It's true.
Nick.
He's got the mega hots for some foxy chick. Everyone knows.
Nick, I hear you're working down the retirement village these days, huh? Yeah. I want to talk to you about one of my patients
Oh, Chris, these just came in. Eddie Tarley's x-rays.
Ah, thanks. Yeah, I was waiting for them.
Chris. You mind if I take a look too?
Yeah, sure. Come on.
Thanks.
Sorry, I didn't think.
Well, you never do. That's the trouble. You got a brain in your head, Nick. Use it. The clinic's not the place for you to be acting like a stupid little kid, even if you want to behave that way everywhere else.
Look, lay off it, Hone. All I was doing was spreading a bit of goss.
Spreading it. Apart from shouting it out loud for the whole world to hear, so anyone might speak to your mother about her boss.
Why are you defending him all of a sudden?
I'm not. I'm just trying to point out how damn rude and thoughtless you are at times. I know you don't like McKenna, but your mother does. She doesn't deserve to be hurt, especially by you.
Yeah, well, she's going to find out at some time, isn't she? Once Marge and Gina find out, there may as well be a full-page ad in the paper.
Yeah, okay, but she doesn't have to have it thrown in her face by her own son.
Look, she's been mooning around after him for years.
Just like you with Kirsty, huh?
Yeah, all right. I'm sorry.
Looks pretty serious.
Yeah, it is. See the damage to both the cervical and the lumbar regions.
What a mess. Doesn't look like Eddie will be even able to move, let alone walk.
It's about as bad as it gets. I was hoping some of his problems would be caused by compression, which we could then relieve, but as you can see.
I guess it's up to me to tell the family. Damn, Eddie. How am I going to tell his mate Ian?
I'll handle that.
No. I'll do it. It's Eddie I can't face right now.
Sure. Leave him to me. Then there'll be a period of rehabilitation and counseling, and a resourceful guy like you will be able to adjust. You'll have a life.
Doc, no worries.
Yeah, you'll get on fine.
God shall please you, huh? Trust me to go for the big touchdown.
Well, like I say, you'll get plenty of support. And there'll be a physio on call for you every day when you're at the spinal unit.
Nothing but the best for Eddie, right?
If you want to talk to me about anything, just get one of the nurses to call me back, okay? Anytime. Anytime, right?
Sure, Doc.
You're his mate, Ian, and he needs you now more than ever. You've got to stand by him. You've got to know the real score. You and the family.
But he's a vegetable. Just doesn't fear a guy like him. Sorry. Just can't help it.
Ian, Eddie's no vegetable. His brain works as well as it ever did. He doesn't need to hone in on your wavelength. He doesn't need any bad vibes. That won't do him any good at all.
You know, I wish he had been brain damaged. That way he wouldn't know what he'd lost.
Hi, it's Michael. What are you doing this afternoon? Oh, that sounds really boring. I've got a much better idea. How did you guess? No. Why don't we meet at my place? 3-ish? Yeah, terrific. Hang on a sec. Hey, and listen, just make sure that nobody sees you. Yeah, of course I am, and so should you be. We've both got positions to consider. Anyway, listen, I've got to go. I'll see you later. Bye. Goodness, nice time already, huh?
Nick?
Mum? Yeah, what's up?
Oh, nothing. I must have a crossed line or something. We seem to have a few problems here. Wrong numbers, that sort of thing.
Claire just got off the line, but it wasn't a wrong number. I heard her talking. Do you want me to ask her?
No. I'll report the fault from this end. Sorry to bother you.
See ya.
Sandwiches in the staff room. I would have thought you'd need a change of scenery after last night. No, I do.
I tried that this morning. I went across the road for a cup of coffee and got harassed by a patient.
Harassed?
He's just one of those guys who likes talking to strangers, you know.
Oh, tell me about it. I seem to get stuck with these little old ladies who want to tell me their life story.
And this guy had a private fantasy about doctors and nurses.
Oh, no.
It seems you featured in it too.
Me?
Oh, here was that guy whose hand you dressed this morning. You know, he cut it on a broken bottle or something.
Does he have, like, mousy hair, staring dark eyes?
Yeah, that's him.
Philip Cotton. Oh, he's been pestering me like crazy. I think I might call the police.
Why? What's he done?
Well, nothing. It's just that he's always hanging around. He's always in my face.
I'm sure the guy's a pest, but if he hasn't done anything, Ali, he probably fancies you. Can you blame him?
Chris, there's a bit more to it than that.
Like, you're just tired. Why don't you go home and have a rest? I'll take you if you like.
Oh, I'll be okay. You're probably right. He's probably harmless. I'll see you later.
Bye.
Right. I'm off to a meeting, hospital board.
Oh, it's not marked in your appointments diary?
No, one of those last-minute jobs. Call came through when you were at reception this morning. Yeah, it'll probably go on forever, so I doubt if I'll get back. See you in the morning.
Right. Nick, turn that music down.
Oh, Mum, give us a break.
Nick, is Claire home?
Nah, you just missed her. She went out.
Oh. Did she say where she was going?
Just shopping, she said.
That's only for a while. They'll take him out of it as soon as things settle down.
G'day, mate. They have to put me in this, otherwise I'll be running all over the hospital.
How are you?
I probably feel better than you do. Looks like he got quite a bang on the head. Hey, save it, man. I'll be right. Yeah.
It's great you're taking it this way, man.
I've been in tighter scrums than this, man.
Yeah, right.
Like I tell you, they gotta tie me down, otherwise I'll be out of here like a flash. Forget about me. How's your head?
Oh, it's nothing. Just a bit of a lump. They're only keeping me in for observation.
Concussion?
Nah, I shouldn't think so. I feel okay. I'll be released tomorrow.
And I'll be close behind you, mate.
Eddie, it might take a little longer than you think.
Maybe. So what? Sam told me all about it. Yeah, just a little spinal trauma. The paralysis will go away as soon as the swelling's gone. Just a bit of physio, and I shall be back trying out for the All Blacks. Yeah, so you just go right round to the selection office and tell them I'm not out of the running yet. I should be in good form in a few weeks.
Go away, Phillips.
No use, Alison.
Phillips, leave me alone! You leave me alone!
I'm not gonna hurt you, Alison! Alison, I won't hurt you!
Okay. Are you sure? Okay. It's better.
What do you want?
I came here as a friend. To give you a warning.
Come away from me!
Okay? Okay. Dr. Chris Warner. He's no good for you, Alison. He's a smart-ass operator, and he doesn't care about you. I was talking to him today. The important thing is this. If you go on seeing the good doctor, you are going to get very hurt.
Hi, Ginny.
Hello. You've been shopping, I hear.
But I couldn't find anything I liked enough to spend my money on. What's wrong?
How could you do it to Honey?
What?
I know, Claire, about you and Michael. You're having an affair, aren't you?
Is it you or is it me? Lately I've been lost it seems. I think the change is what I need. If I'm looking for a chance or a dream, Shortland Street. Taking time to hold my place. Yesterday's another place. Just living for the times we've seen. When the writing on the wall says I'll be Shortland Street. If you want to find a way of searching for another world, it's hard to see Shortland Street.
This program was made with the help of your broadcasting fee, so you can see more of News Here on air.